Hey guys, what is going on? So I was thinking about, you know, replacing fish and whatever, and like trying to, and Molly is dominant. Okay. Um, so I was thinking about replacing fish and, because two of my catfish died. So I'm like, okay, what do I do now? And there's the other day catfish. Awesome. Um, so I was thinking about, replacing my fish. I'm like, okay, what do I get? Um, hey, Sava, what's up? Is this a good time? Because I remember what you said, and I'm like, okay, I got to get on early for Sava, but I'm still acclimating fish. So, um, is this a good time for you? Yeah, dry my floor. Fish were all over the floor. um, so just wondering if this is a good time for you, Sava, because then I'll start making my lives a little earlier on the earlier end, so you could join them as well. And I'm like, okay, what fish do I get? So I'm trying to figure out what fish I want to get and everything like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I call the pet store and they have cardinal tetras. So I do research. Cardinal tetras are a little more on the higher pH side, 8.0 to 8.5. Um, my pH is 7.6. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to risk healthy fish being put into having them to deal with pH like that. So I'm like, okay, let me um, figure out what I want to do. Sava, is this a good time? By the way, just wondering. Um, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, and I'm like, okay, let me call the pet store. The pet stores are just cardinal tetras, um, and I've always wanted them, but the okay, I'm not gonna to watch because I'm gonna meet at the preschool in here is time. No worries. So real quick, here in the fish, I got a Self and Molly and a dwarf. I think this is a honey gourami or flame gourami. I think some type of gourami. They said was I think it's a flame gourami. But those are the new additions, and I'm like, okay. He said cardinal tetras, right? So I'm trying to think of a fish I could put for cardinal tetra. And if you guys want to see the new fish, just please let me know in the comments. I'll show you guys as well. They're acclimating right now. Actually, I gotta check the time. Is there a time thing? Hang on, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. Just trying to figure out like acclimating these guys and stuff like that. So I'm at the pet store and he's like, well, you could try, cardinal tetras. You could try, um, you know, honey honey or dwarf gouramis. And I'm like, well, I don't really, prefer dwarf gouramis that much. Like they're okay, but they're a little on the sensitive side for my tank. So I'm like, maybe not. So I'm looking, and he shows me the cardinal tetras. I'm like, not really. They're kind of tiny, and they're also a little sensitive. I don't want to really put them in the mollies. The mollies beat them up. So I'm like, okay, what do you suggest? He suggested the flame gourami. Like you can't go wrong with the flame or red gourami. So I'm like, okay, we'll go with the red gourami. And I'm like, okay, great. So then I'm like, okay, well, what other fish do I get? Because I wanted to replace two of them, and I'm like, let me go with this cute little guy, and I think he's a yellow sailfin. He's a cute little sailfin, and I hope he's does good in here. But Okay, so that guy can go in after this because he's calming down. The Molly, we're gonna wait for a couple more minutes. The Gourami definitely can though, because he's calming down and chill. I think I'm gonna wait probably 15 more minutes as well. I just wanted to show you guys the fish. So we are at 15 more minutes and then 15 minutes after that. So I realistically acclimated them for an hour, or I may stay because of the just so they get acclimated. But yeah, I mean it's not like I didn't want to get like catfish again because I'm like, okay, the fish will beat him up. So I did a fish that the pet store suggested. I did a fish that the pet store suggested, and I did a fish that I wanted. So I wanted a sailfin. I got gold sailfin Molly, and and the guy suggested a dwarf gourami. He's like, okay, take this one. I'm like, that's kind of tiny. My fish will beat him up. So I'm like, all right. He gave me this like gigantic fish, like the largest one in there, and I'm like, great. That thing should be okay with my mollies because it's not my mollies per se. It's just my Liberty mollies that are beating everything up, and I think the little guy will be okay. I don't think I think it will separate the aggression. He's pretty one get out of the bag right now, but thank you guys for watching this live. Sorry it's such a quick live. I just need to acclimate the fish, but I wanted to update you guys as well.